This is how I became 100% happier. This video is going to be no edits, no cutouts, raw truth, raw, unedited, raw, real truth. Let's get into it. So, it's currently a Saturday night, midnight. This is what I'm choosing to do, and I'm so happy. So let's get into it. There's 5 key takeaways on how exactly I became 100% happier. And for those of you guys who are not good at math, which is fine, 100% means double. 100% more means you're doubling what you normally are. So if on a scale of 1 through 10, your average happiness throughout the day would be 8, which is pretty good, then being 100% happier, you would be 16 out of 10. All right? And I kid you not, that is how I feel right now. And I just want to share with you guys how I was able to do this and how I'm doing it right now. And if you guys want to take away some of these things, that's awesome. I hope you can. Especially if you're a guy. Most guys usually have the same goals. So if you really like self-development, stay tuned with me in this video. My goal is to make this less than 10 minutes long, so let's get into it. Number 1, I cut out negative draining forces that took away my energy. Whew. All right, we are getting vulnerable here, okay? If you're a girl watching this, please get out respectfully. This is just for the men, all right? So if you're a woman right now, I appreciate you watching my channel. You don't have to watch this video. Yes, you don't have to watch this video. There are other channels that will be better suited for you, okay? All right, now that I got the men here, number 1, cutting out negative draining forces. This includes NoFap, alcohol, negative people, mindless scrolling, doom scrolling, bed rotting, all of the, sad to say, like the normal things in society now, you basically want to get rid of. And as soon as I did this, the first few days of cutting out these high stimulating dopamine activities, also gaming as well, when I did this, it was so hard because my body was craving for dopamine. It was used to the habits of these high dopamine activities. So the first few days were so hard, but what really kept me grounded was ChatGPT. No lie, ChatGPT really helped me self-reflect about why I'm doing this. So knowing the reason why I wanted to stop all of this, just to see how it felt, really kept me going. And the reason for this is because once you kill all of these negative draining forces, you will realize that you have so much more natural energy to carry on to more fulfilling and meaningful things that you want to do with your life. And for me, that's getting more fit, it's making more money, more impact, more peace, more happiness, and more fulfillment in this world. And that's exactly what I started noticing after the first few days of cutting out all high stimulating activities. So far, I'm loving that. So that was step 1 for me. And I love it. Sometimes I do think about it, but then it's coming more from a grounded place now. Number 2, I am focusing on getting as physically fit as I can. Now, my shape is already pretty good in terms of standards, in terms of body fat, muscle mass, my BMI, my age, my height. I'm 26, I'm 5'9", 160 pounds. My physique is pretty solid. But whenever I focus on improving my cardiovascular health, building more muscle, building more strength, pushing harder in the gym, sweating more, having a faster heart rate, eating healthier, I just feel so much better on the inside, and that carries out on the outside. My energy is amazing. The feel-good hormones that get released in my brain, I just feel so much better when I literally focus at least 1 hour of intense workouts and then have 2 Chipotle meals per day. If you guys didn't know, that's what I eat every single day, Chipotle. I always get a double protein. So whole foods every single day, high protein every single meal, fasting every day. That is why I have so much dang energy compared to most people. That's how I'm able to work 16 plus hours every single day, no cap. So that's it. That was number 2. Number 3, I focused on making as much money as I could. So I work as much as I humanly can through choice. That is the most important mindset frame I actually had to learn. In the past, I would just work because I felt guilt if I didn't work. That burned me out real fast, especially during my first year of entrepreneurship. That was very tough. That was not mentally healthy. But I'm glad I went through it because it taught me the importance of actually reframing your mindset. So now making money is very fun to me. It's a game. It's a numbers game. And then when I started to have a healthier mindset and reframe towards making money, I started to enjoy it so much more. There's certain levels to this game. And just like a regular video game, you should have fun going up the levels, just like in a regular video game. In real life, how you get up those levels is through little bits of discomfort. And that is like the fun part because you have to go through the discomfort to really grow. Sometimes you really don't want to. Sometimes I don't want to. But then again, we are blessed with the power of choice. And if I don't want to get discomfort or uncomfortable, then guess what? I'm not growing. And then I have to deal with that later. So that is another thing. Just working as much as I can, seeing the numbers in my bank account grow, but also knowing that I'm helping others. I'm teaching myself that the more money I make, the more good I'm doing in the world and the more that I can provide for my future family. So that's number 3. Number 4, I focused on high quality relationships. This is intimate relationships and friendships and family. So when it comes to intimate relationships, I've been extremely selective and discerned. I do not tolerate time wasters. So I have like a lot of behaviors of women that I'm just not going to waste my time for when it comes to actually intentionally wanting to date them, taking them on dates and things like that. Because now my energy and focus is only going on dates with women that I actually see a future with. In the past, it was a different story. And I just realized how much time, money, energy, emotional energy I've wasted just for temporary highs. So now that I've focused more on the intimate aspect of that, it's actually very freeing. Because now I'm focusing on quality versus quantity. And that frees up so much mental bandwidth that I can focus on the other things in my life that actually provide me a lot of peace, fulfillment, and happiness. And then with friends and family, this is also very important too. It's easy for friends and family to want to drag on your attention a lot. And I had to get really good at first being okay with saying no and knowing that I might hurt their feelings, but saying yes to my peace first, and then actually intentionally spending time with people who are positive, who see the good in me, who are genuinely just trying to have a good time without forcing me to drink, who actually love me, who I can trust and be safe around. And I've never really been that good at getting close to people. Even growing up, I just felt like it was kind of hard for me to get close to people in general. I never really had a lot of friends growing up. So learning how to actually have healthy boundaries in these types of relationships is a new thing for me. And just like leveling up in a game, I'm getting better at it and it feels good. Some people might start at way higher levels than other people, and that's totally fine. So that's where I'm at. Ever since doing this, my peace has just been really amazing, and I'm not forcing relationships of any kind to happen now. I'm just doing the best that I can first, and then when I see people that can fit in my life that are aligned, then that's when I'm actually thinking about being friends with them or in an intimate relationship with. And then finally, number 5, I stopped judging, shaming, and guilting myself or feeling guilty. Guilting. Is that a word? This one is huge, very huge. In the past, I would say one of the most toxic things that ruined my mental health, that I couldn't even become aware of, that I didn't even know about, was just feeling guilty about almost every single thing. One crazy thing that I'm willing to share with you guys is that I would feel guilty just having fun. Isn't that crazy? Being social. Literally, I remember when I was working on my business a couple years ago, and I saw people swimming out in the pool outside of my apartment, and I was working. I actually felt like a hit of depression. It felt like a mild form of depression. I was like, they're having so much fun, and I'm out here. I'm just here working because I should. And it's crazy, and it's actually really scary to think about that moment, because now it's like I didn't have to do that, but also I didn't know what it was. So once I stopped judging, shaming, and guilting myself, it's almost like I can finally just breathe again. But instead, since I've carefully built out the foundations and values of my life, it just feels so much better. So those were the 5 things. And I'm going to give you guys one more bonus thing. Number 6 is God, getting closer to God. I've been getting closer to God every single day. And that's one relationship that I do have intention to get stronger with. So I'm just so grateful for him. And he sees me and everything that I do. So just knowing that he's got my back just as long as I reciprocate it to him, that feels really good. It's like a friendship, but also knowing that he has me during those hard times and even during the good times too. So that is it, guys. That's how I became 100% happier. I'll list it out real quick again. Number 1, I cut out negative draining forces that literally drained my life energy away. So now I have a cleaner energy source on working on the things that I want. Number 2, I focused on getting as physically fit as I can. Number 3, I focused on making as much money as I can, morally, ethically, and in a good way. Number 4, I focused on high quality relationships. Number 5, I stopped judging, shaming, and guilting myself. And number 6, I'm getting closer to God. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.